All right, cool. All right, hey everybody. So recently we've been talking about numbers and our scale, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Back to 1. We've talked about what a major chord is, right? Versus a minor chord, right? Depending on the notes, the number of, notes in between, as well as, what it means in the scale. Today what we're going to talk about is each one of those numbers in a scale actually has a chord that goes with it. So in the major scale, like we said, we have 7 notes. We have 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do it in the key of C, right? So we're starting on C. All the white keys, right? That's what's in, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then back to C, right? The numbers for that, once again, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And then back to 1. So each one of those numbers has actually a chord that goes with it. So this is the order. And it'll be written below. So it's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. Okay? So I'll repeat that. The 1 is the major, the 2 is the minor, the 3 is minor, the 4 is major, the 5 is major, the 6 is minor, and the 7 is this thing called diminished, which we'll get into another lesson. So for right now, we're going to focus on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right? So we're going to go to the 1. Which is our C, right? And we're gonna play the 1 chord, which is gonna be the C major, right? Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So C major. And if you remember, major has 3 notes in between, right? Boom, 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 right? So there's our C major. And also, if you, the reason why we have these order of chords is we're gonna be playing all the notes that are allowed in our key signature, which is all the white keys. So now we're going to D, the 2, right? So here's our 2. And is that gonna be a major or minor? It's gonna be a minor, right? Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So we have D, and we're gonna make it a minor. And the minor, right, there's gonna be 2 notes in between, right? You see that? So D, minor. And notice I'm still playing all white keys, so I'm safe in my key, right? All right, so now we're gonna go to the 3, right? Which is E. And is that gonna be major or minor? It's going to be minor. So we have E, minor. Once again, notice 2 keys in between, right? All right, so that's E minor. Now we're gonna go to the 4, which is F, and that's gonna be major or minor? It's gonna be major. So F, major. And if you see, right, 3 keys in between. Now we're gonna, and also still, all of these chords so far have been playing all white keys. So all notes that are safe within our key signature. Now we're gonna go to our 5, which is G. Is that gonna be major or minor? It's gonna be major, right? Major, minor, minor, major, major, right? So our 5 is our major. So that's gonna be right there, all white keys, all the notes that are safe, and 1, 2, 3, that's a major chord, like we said. Now we're gonna go to our 6, which is gonna be A, and that's gonna be A minor, right? Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, right? So that's our minor, right? 2 keys in between, playing all the white keys. And once again, even though we don't know what a diminished is yet, we're gonna go to our 7, and we're gonna make a chord that's all white keys still, right? So this is our B diminished chord. See, it sounds kind of weird, kind of tense, but it's still playing all the keys that sound fine. We'll explain what diminished is in another lesson. But to recap, we have our 1 chord, which is major. We have our 2 chord, which is minor. We have our 3 chord, which is minor. We have our 4 chord, which is major. We have our 5 chord, which is major. We have our 6 chord, which is minor. We have our 7 chord, which is diminished. And then we go back to our 1, which is major. All right. And like I said, if you want to go back in the video and you see why each one's major and each one's minor, right? 3 notes in between, 2 notes in between, 2 notes in between, 3 notes in between, 3 notes in between, 2 notes in between. Don't worry about that. Diminished is a little weird. Okay, so the reason why this is really helpful is that it allows us to, when we were making those bass lines and progressions before, when we called out numbers, we can do the same now, but with chords. So before when we said, oh, we're doing a 3, 2, 6 progression, right? In the key of C. we'd say 1, 2, 3. We'd go 3, 2, 3, 4. Then go to 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then go to 6, right? Because that's a 6 note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So. Right? Now we can put chords with them, right? 3 is going to be E minor. Then we're going to go to 2, which is our D minor. Then we're going to go to our 6, which is A minor. And then we can go back to 3. Or let's go one more. 3, 2, 6. We'll go 5. 3, 2, 6, and 5. Right there, that's a simple progression. 2, 6, 5. It's like a pop song, right? Probably. And you see how all of those notes were safe within your key signature. In the next lesson, we're going to do this in a different key signature where you have to worry about some sharps and stuff like that. All right, great job this week, guys.